Good morning, anglers. This is Anglers 48 coming to you from far Texas. Thank you for joining me today. As you can see, I am not on the water. We do have Tony out there, my partner in crime. He will be doing some weight fishing at Port Mansfield, Texas. So what's in store? What's in store is that Tony's doing fishing for me. He's going to bring me some updates. We'll see how it's going over there. No kayak for him. We have the Bass Tracker Classic XL right here. It's a 2021 model. Let me take that back. It's a 2022 model. The 2021 model is the motor. On this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how to check the oil on this boat. And the procedures that I go through when I'm gonna prepare the motor. So first of all, this is the motor. It's a 50 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke right here, 2021 model. I was supposed to get the 2022. I felt somewhat cheated is a strong word, but I should have gotten the 2022 model. Okay, so they did give me the 2021. This is the motor right here. This is the dipstick where you check the oil. We have the oil filter right there. I went ahead and started it already. This is where you put in the oil right here. This is the oil cap. And then you have the fuel filter right there. We got the spark plugs right here, okay? It's the gas tank, 6-gallon gas tank. And we got the ignition key right there. This is the throttle and the reverse and the forward right here. This is how we engage it. Okay, so once again, thank you for joining me today. Anytime I am working in situations like this, where I'm in and out of the garage, the lighting suffers a little bit. Now, I didn't go fishing today, just getting ready for getting back to work. Vacation time is over. I will be bringing you one a week videos. I'm going to go back to that one a week as opposed to, twice a week. Due to the summer. So when you check the oil levels, you want to make sure that it's up to the second point. They give you 2 points, empty point, full point. You want it more or less between the middle of the points and the top of the points. You don't want it to be over. You don't want to have too much oil in the engine because it's gonna damage it. So once again, this is the dipstick right here. Okay, you're gonna lift it up. It's not a very long dipstick. So what we're gonna do is we're going to clean that off, and you're going to insert it back in there, and then we're gonna pull it out. When you check it, you wanna have it leveled. Okay, it's got 2 points. It's got this point right here, and we have that point right there. Okay. And normally I just finished, starting it right here. The oil is around this area right here. Okay. You want to let the oil sit. We still have a little bit of oil out there. It should be draining back down. So the oil level is pretty good. You don't want to have very little oil because that will also damage the motor as well. Okay. So we have the muffs right here. These are the muffs. And you put them where you see the openings right here. This is where the water is sucked up, and it goes into the the water pump, cools the engine. So this is what you use, okay? And you can get a five. You can get a five. You can get one of those big gallon tanks, okay, a big barrel, and insert this in there and run it that way. Sometimes that's a better way to do it, but if you don't have that barrel, use a muffs, okay? So what I do, I want to, like, when I have a chance, I want to be able to start it, you know, crank the engine over at least once every 2 weeks, you know, just to keep that gasoline fresh and not have it gum up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up for you guys. So I already started the engine, but okay. Sorry about that, anglers. You know, what you want to do is first you pump the primer bulb right here. You pump it until it's hard. It's already hard. It's gonna get in here and it's gonna, you're gonna notice it right here on the fuel, filter right there. It's already primed up, and then we're gonna turn on the hose right here. Never turn on the motor without the water coming out of there, okay? You don't want to do that. You don't want to start it up dry simply because you're gonna ruin the motor. Now you're gonna start the key slowly. When you hear that noise, that means that it's ready. Now, you do have the safety as the switch right here, and it has a run and it has stop. This is where you connect the lanyard. The lanyard, you connect it to your vest or to your belt, okay? So it's on run. We're gonna start it up. It's already starting. There it is. Very important, anglers. Anytime you're out on the water or you're turning it on here at the house, you want to always make sure that it's peeing, if you will. All right, it's a telltale. Water goes up into the water pump, cools the engine, and then it spits it back out, and then it's a cycle. Okay, goes up and then out through the telltale. If you see that the telltale, there's nothing coming out, turn off the engine. If you're out on the water, immediately either pull over real quick, okay, out of harm's way, and shut it off, because it'll damage your the heads of your motor. So once again, you're done, okay?